I pozdrav svima ljudi, Blagoje ovdje. Dobrodošli u moj novi video. Nastavljamo sa Hogwarts Legacy, tamo gdje smo ostali. Sekunda. Tako. Šta smo rekli? Danas ćemo raditi, to jest radit ćemo, imamo ovo, bombarda, da naučimo novi spell. Ovo možemo i ovo. Imamo tu još svašta nešto što možda da odradimo da bismo... Aha, imamo još neki talent. Spells, šta je ovo? Što je bombarda? Će da ostavimo za bombarda novi spell da može nju da updateujemo. Mislim da je ojačamo. Znači idemo gde? Ok, da li ima tamo negdje da se mi teleportujemo? World map. Ima negdje malo bliže da se mi teleportujemo. Znači da naučimo novu magiju, novi spell. To je ta 3 nova spela da uspijemo da naučimo. I onda da pređemo na glavni, to jest main quest. Šana. Ček. Imamo u suštini na 2 mjesta, ali vidim prvo mi daje ovamo. Daj ovo će ispucam ove... ove balone. Pop balloons. Pošto ovdje izgleda imate i neke životinke koje mi treba da nabavimo. To su... vjerovatno... Evo ga. To je to. Uspjeli smo. Idemo da letimo sa ovim hipogrifom.
Away, Highwing! Away! A castle must have been quite stately in its time. Perfect target.
Marš. Jednog smo uvatili, sad treba da uhvatimo Giant Purple Toad. Idemo sad do nje, da nju uhvatimo. Tu smo blizu. Ali sviđa mi se što pao snega. Alo. Gle. Stani. Treba da flip a dugbog on its back.
Levioso.
Okej, evo jedna. I to smo sredili. Jel ovdje je nekog da se borim sa njim? Ne znam ko je. Sad ćemo da vidimo. Ali kao piše... Ju. Ju, šta ih je? Flip. Vele, šta ih je? Ništa, idemo mi, znači, se teleportujemo u Hogwarts. Ja sad gdje? Aha, ovdje. Ok, ali što ne mogu da se... Currently unavailable. Vjerojatno zato što leti. Map. Sad može. Hogwarts map. Ovdje. I baš bukvalno super. Imamo kod questa. Super. Assignment. Evo ga. Super. Ovog imam kod sebe. Ja, to su ništa vole zlato. Ili ti ga sjajne stvari. The Dragon.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Dobro, tu sam šta sad. Aha.
I take it you're ready to...
I completed your assignment, Professor.
I completed your
I'm ready
assignment,
to learn
Professor.
Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary.
I
The
understand.
exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people.
Ja,
Use
Znam.
caution when casting it.
nama to i treba da... Of course,
I
Professor.
will, Professor.
I will
Professor.
hold you to that
Professor.
promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movement.
Znači imamo
Remember, the exploding
Space
charm is
F,
highly
desni,
volatile.
desni. Znači Space F, desni, Space. Space F. Desni, Space. To je to.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we?
Ubacimo bombarda. Evo je.
The pumpkins.
Bombarda.
Excellent one.
Uje!
Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Sad mi izgleda već smo dobili mogućnosti da se ovo... Imamo bombarda. Ok. Core. Basic cast impacts on airborne enemies contribute more to ancient magic meter. Successfully evading an unblockable attack with dodge contributes to ancient magic. Okay, blocking a spell with perfect protect will send two projectile back at enemy. Increase the range of Revelio. Vigor heals you to a greater effect. Remain stunned for a longer period. Ovo možda nismo trebali sve. Room of requirements, tu nismo ništa. Maximum potion kaza, dobro, ovo možda i nije, nismo neki za potione. Ovo je dobra stvar. Sad imamo mogućnost da idemo ovo, pa ćemo da idemo odmah to. Pošto imamo mogućnosti. Da ne čekamo, ja sam mislio da nećemo imati, ali imamo. Sad da vidimo gde je u stvari on world map. I on je ovde gore. A ja do tamo nemam, znači imam tek ovde. Ok. Znam da sam rekao da ću snimim Sons of the Forest, ali nisam uspeo, to jest nisam imao vremena. Tako da u narednim vidima bit će, nadam se, pokušat ću, to jest potrudit ću se, da ne bude da mislite da neću. Samo me jednu stvar zanima, da li kad se završi sve questove, kad sve questove završimo, da li postoji mogućnost da se mi šetamo i da završavamo ove assignmente koje imamo da kažem, ove druge, znači da završavamo sve 100% da bude. Samo sekunda. Izvinite. Pauzirat ću na trenutak. Izvinite, evo me nazad. Evo ga.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough.
Ja, sve sam smešan s ovim izgledom.
Especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why?
Ove naočare mi
Poacher's
smešno.
best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Ovo čini mi se su naši.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
I sad nas nisu dirali. Nadam se da neće uopšte da nas diraju. Jer mi njih ne diramo, mi smo za pravdu.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Ovdje imamo neki...
Revelio.
Da je ovo? A, ovo... Vidi bre!
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Šta je sad?
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Wow.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Znači svašta nešto
Anything
ima.
interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Da kad nas napadnu. Ali zato ja novu magiju da ih
Goblin and poacher
dočekam.
interests align.
Look,
Evo tamo
down
je
there.
toga.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Illusionment.
A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Da, ali ovako neće moći da nas vide toliko. Ja se bar nadam. Da se ne zajebem ko prošli put. Da, ovo su slabi.
of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
Ali čekaj, da li ja... Ma ja ne mogu prođem pored njih.
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
Da prođem pored svih njih da bi ovo... Ima tamo onaj jedan. Gde je ova? Ne znam ja, evo.
No. If the bird is calling, I wouldn't say it's a good sign, not at all. It's evidence you've already caused disturbance, so no, I don't agree with you at all.
Ja, ne.
You've heard the fruit of an owl? Nonsense. That's what I call that. Nonsense.
Gledaj me. To nisam teo da... A gdje što stoji gore? Od njega to ne laže.
Nothing to poach in Arrancher except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me.
Oh.
Legs are far too brittle.
Mir, mir. Ta najgora stvar što ja ako bacim ripera, sigurno ću da se vidim. A neću? Super. Ali kako ne vide ovo? Nećemo još. Mora se čekamo još malo da bi mogli prođemo do dole. Ajde, da se ovaj samo okrene. Ajde, ajde, idemo. Prošli smo.
Amongst ourselves, how on earth are we to forge a plan to defeat our enemies? I put forth a fine approach of how we should proceed, and it's simply ludicrous that I'm being defied
Igre, čuj se negdje. O, črtanac. Nekad unutra on nekog ima već.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Jasno što.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is
Nema
the
veze šta da mu radim. Ne znam
Makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers
procesor
wanted
mi
so much.
ne
Like
prelazi
taking
1%.
bets and spreading the
Mislim,
word.
to je grafičko
Now how
suštini
would
šta,
things go? How could they
šta mi
possibly enjoy this?
enkoduje.
The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
A kako da budem diskretan, majko mu, kad gledaš šta ih je?
What I wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now.
Gledaš što neće da...
Something's not right here. Someone's here. I sense it. I think I heard something. Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Mi se ne mogu proći. Postoji... Ha,
Totalis.
eto. Čekaj, što ne mogu da prođem? Aha, gledaj, ja da treba da idem.
Revelio.
Dobro. Sad faktički idemo stealth.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sick of this, Totalis.
Šta im radim, prijatelju?
Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Dobre, dobre, dobre. Rešili smo.
Next and quiet as can be.
Mora da pokupimo da šta svima.
Revelio.
Ok, još nema nikog. Gleda ovdje zmajevi pored nas što se tepaju i što se biju. Nema nikog.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Biju zmajev. To jest biju, šta mu već radilo što.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Sad ćemo da je oslobodimo.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean
Revelio.
from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they
Užuri
like.
malo, šta se trčiš tako... Da se pokrećeš tako sporo, ajde. Kako trebamo 2 godine doći do...
Aloha, Mora.
Sve treba ovo da radi. Čekaj. Jo. Gdje? Evo ga,
All right, I have the egg.
Dragon Egg.
The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Ajde.
Let's make them count.
Okej, idemo.
Revelio.
Ne.
Accio. Protego. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
You'll have some fighting this time.
Expelliarmus.
Evo jebem ti.
Levioso. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Protego.
I hope you're a fan.
Eto ga bre, ma sve si mi koreš. Kako? I ja, koji si sad pa ti?
You! You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Jeste, dođi, ajde.
I'm sure it'll be.
Šta hoćeš ti?
Like to torture dragons, do you? See how you like this?
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
What have you enjoyed?
Levioso.
O,
Accio.
I've seen
You don't want to try that again.
ju, što sad?
supposed to be impressed.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
They want to buy up.
Levioso.
A šti Levioso, evo ti Levioso tebi.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio.
Evo ga. Oslobađamo je. To je to.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Aha. Da joj pomognemo, bre. Tu. Dobro je.
Incendio.
Spasili smo zmaja.
This way.
Super.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
Vjerojatno će morati da odamo do njega da mu
I don't
ostavimo
think
to
she knew
jaje.
they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Let's get
We
out
aren't
of here.
helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Defender of the Dragons. To smo mi. Quest complete. Nisam to.
Revelio.
Nema veze. Da vidimo dalje. Pošto pretpostavljam da sad sljedeći main quest ne mogu da... Nemam? Dobro. postoji mogućnost da uzmemo ovo. To znam kako. Idemo mapa. Mapa ovdje. I to je ovdje gore. Ne, idemo ovdje. Treba to da kupimo, jer nemamo. Šta sam teo još?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Nešto sam teo, ne znam šta. Nema veze. Čekaj, sad ću da vidimo mapu da stavim do tamo. Ovdje ima neki isto quest. Nema veze, bitno mi ovo možda odradimo da bismo mi naučili još jednu novu magiju. Imamo onaj treći assignment da završimo njega. Šta ja radim ovamo? Vidi bre, uplaši me. Znači to završimo ove assignmente. Ali ne trebam kod tebe. Ne trebam kod tebe. Trebam ovdje. Trebam mi 3 combat plants. Ja mislim su to ovo i ovo. To mi treba. Ove cabbage imam. Sad, samo sekundu da ja pročitam. Acquire all 3. Sad ćemo ovako. Idemo ovdje. Idemo quest. Evo ga imam, znači treba mi 20 level, dobro. Transformation, reward, spell. Znači ovako. Acquire, Professor Gallic wants me to field test Chinese chopping cabbage and mandrake and venomous tentaculous all at once. She also wants me to go and harvest flux weed plant. Should I need any seeds or plants I could visit the magic? Okay, my field guide will not guide me through this assignment, but my map could still prove useful. Acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. Znači, trebam sve 3 odjednom, mislim odjednom, za redom. Idemo 1. Čekaj, drugi i treći. Ekstra. To je to, to smo odradili. Sad treba se vratimo do profesora Garlic. A to je ovdje. Ja, to je u botaničkoj bašti. Ova, za biologiju, botaniku. Herbology. Šta sam teo? Nadam se da ću posle ovog videa uspjeti da snimim ovaj, kako se zove, The Sons of Forest. I on će, nadam se, i on će sutra izaći. Znači, kad izađe ovaj video, izlazi će i Sons of Forest, ali uveče. Znači, probat ću da uspijem da snimim. Nadam se da mogu. Nadam se da ću da stignem, to jest.
Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up,
Flipendo.
keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go.
Idemo. Samo mi sekunda, znači imamo space F desni, space. Space, F desni, space, ok. Ovo flipendo, vjerojatno da krenemo. Pretpostavljam, nema šta drugo. Sad ću da vidimo flipendo. Da ga krenemo. Zanimljivo. Akio. Ok. Bilo bi dobro da nabavimo još jedan red. Ovo nam neće toliko trebati, možda ubacimo to kad. Ovo ćemo prebaciti tu. Evo ovdje mogu da ubacim u suštini sve ove napadne. Ovdje imam znači još ove 3 mi ostale. I ovdje imam jednu i ovo. Znači ove 2 sad ću da naučim. Mislim ovu, a ovu ću kasnije, kad završim ono. I ove 3 mi ostale ovdje. Trebalo bi njih da naučim u skorije vreme, čini mi se. Ali dobro, vidjet ćemo. Sad. Idemo ovako. Drugi quest. I idemo ovdje. To je, sad ćemo vidjeti gdje. Idemo mapa. Da li možemo da stignemo mi tamo preko mape? World map. Ovdje ćemo.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yep, yeah, we are. Idemo. Sad treba da prođemo practice flying near the spires. To ne razumijem, ali nema veze. Vjerojatno balone da sredimo. Pretpostavljam, ili nema šta drugo. Vidim da pored toga ima nacrt baloni. Gle, još neće gore više da ide. Šta je sad bilo to? Evo ga. Uspeli smo. Sad treba na drugo mjesto. Ne. Ovdje i ovdje. Sad ja se izvinjavam malo što se ovako teleportujemo. To jest teleportujem. Ali da ne bi mnogo leto i tako dalje. Ostavljam ga ovako pa bolje se teleportujem bliže i tako dalje. Šta sam teo? Idemo gdje sad treba da idem, ovdje. To je vjerojatno ovo odavde. Pošto nema šta drugo. Jeste. Nema koje drugo. Evo ga zadnji, to je to. Samo ja da siđem ovdje dole. Kako ne mogu jebem ti. Ovdje ima neprijatelj. Super, ovdje mogu. Marš. To mi je u Hogwartsu i ovdje. Ok, idemo ponovo kod nje, znači kod nje smo bili naučili beše, kako se beše zove na magiju, sad će vidimo. Kod nje smo u prošlom videu, ako se ja ne varam, bili da naučimo novu magiju. I to ako se ja ne varam, bilo ovo, glasio. Što nešto ne koristim, duše dobro, kad naučimo nove magije, sve tako, imat ćemo mogućnosti da ubacimo i da šetamo, znači, sve ove magije.
Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movement.
Znači, space levi, space F desni. Space levi, hop. Space F desni. Resto momentum. Sad će da vidimo i nju. Čekaj, ovo ovdje. Resto momentum is slow motion of enemies and objects. The larger the target, the less effect spell will have on it. Okay.
Very good.
Accio. Wingardium
Some
Leviosa.
new spell.
Znači idemo ovako, idemo ovdje da probamo.
Arresto momentum.
Ok, ekstra. Sad ću staviti ovo ovdje, ok. Nešto nam se javila ova Popi, ne znam zašto i šta je u pitanju. Da vidimo quest. A Dragon debrief. Ajmo ovo da vidimo. Map. Možda bi trebalo tipa tu da naučimo neku novu magijicu. Sad će da vidimo šta se ovdje dešava. Da ovdje što ne mogu ono da se onako...
Revelio.
Okej. Evo i ovdje ima. Dobro. Sad kad ovo ne mogu. Mogu?
Aloha Mora.
Ajde ga sredimo.
I'm now, demi guys. Revelio.
Ništa više. Ima i ovo.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I
Okay.
can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
Okay.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
E sad šta mi da kažem? The dark arts are dangerous. I'm curious about the dark arts. Ne kažem
The
I'm
dark
curious.
arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
Mislim, generalno ako koristimo, mislim, ako hoćemo da je naučimo,
I'd like
da
to
je
know more
naučimo,
about it if you wouldn't mind
mi
telling
ne
me.
izgledamo loše
I
ako i
won't
koristimo u
repeat it.
dobre namere,
Very well.
tako da...
But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse.
Crucio.
It inflicts intense,
To je to, sad će da
excruciating
naučimo
pain
jednu
on the victim.
dark art
Apparently, his
spell.
parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
Ali ja stvarno sam
That
smešan
incident
čovječ.
rift between
Su ove
Ominous and his family
naočari,
only
su
grew.
ovo.
That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
Neće da me naučiš.
I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Što me ne naučiš, bre, spelom? Alo? Alo ti? Daj, šta me zebavaš, prijatelju? Ja sam mislio će da me naučiš... Ja, kakav si čovek. Dobro, ovo... Ovo. Map. Da vidim, ajde, pa mora rešavamo sad sve to. World map. Ok.
Not sure how I...
Tu je i ova. Wait.
Slytherin scriptorium, but my
Evo ga.
efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Ok. Ne, idemo tamo, ajde. Izvini. Idem tamo, izvini sestro, slatka, doći ću sljedeći put. Žurim da naučim opasnu manđiju. Verovatno naučit ćemo opasnu mađiju. CRUCIO. Bilo bi dobro. Sad ćemo vidjeti. Meet Sebastian outside the Slytherin common room. Što je uplašeno?
You're here. Brilliant.
Ovo da promeni svo.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
Sad mi treba pričamo sa ovim. Ajde, pratim te. Pa potrči, prijatelju.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Ajde bre, ubrzaj se.
There he is. Good luck.
Idem ja sa njim da
What are
popričam.
you doing here?
Hej,
Hello,
prijatelju.
Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin, and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
Kako smo ga lagano nagovorili.
We don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Expelliarmus!
It's 2 heads
Accio.
better than 1.
Levioso!
That logic,
Bombarda!
3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Incendio! Confringo!
Mislim da je to u
Revelio.
pitanju.
Remember, 3 braziers.
Confringo!
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Revelio!
Ovdje ima još nešto. Za šta?
Confringo!
Evo,
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Lumos!
uspjeli smo. Ali bi trebalo vjerojatno.
Rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt. Revelio!
The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back.
Sad ćemo mi.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way through.
Revelio!
Like a maze.
Wingardium
Salazar
Leviosa.
Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Confringo!
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than 1 gate ahead.
Revelio!
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Confringo!
Salazar Slytherin buried this scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around those.
This journal entry, the dial requires focus.
Okay.
Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Ček, ovo nešto ima.
That
You?
didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Čekaj, nešto to mora da ima. Možda tipa za ova vrata, znači ovo i ovo dole. Ovo gore i ovo dole, znači čekaj.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Ovo. Evo ga, pretpostavio sam.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself. But you got to
Revelio!
Nice work.
Confringo!
Sad, ja ovdje ništa ne vidim drugo. Više unutra kaže četnitu kao prvom da ovdje must have proved it.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Lumos!
Znam, ali... Čekaj. Moram izađem da vidim tamo šta ima. Zato što... Čekaj, sad će da vidimo.
Revelio.
Čekaj, da nisu ovo vrata... Ovo za ova vrata ovdje? Jesu, sigurno.
Lumos!
Znači, ovo je... Dole, ovaj gore je nešto... Sad će da vidimo. Dole je... Ovo, gore je nešto sa repom, kao. Sad će da vidimo. Dole je ovaj. O, uboli smo ga.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive.
Lumos!
Sad imamo još jedan. To je vjerojatno ovaj ovdje.
We've got more to solve ahead. Lumos!
Search each corner.
Pretpostavljam da je ovo... Ovo mislim da je onaj kao M. A ovo gore je okruglo. Nemam sad vremena da iščitam. To je nešto kao M gore okruglo sa nekim... Sad ću da vidimo. Ovo, a dole... Ovo, jeste. Kako sam ga brzo skapirao.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. Lumos!
Okay.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
Dobro.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Revelio.
Je, znači sad ovo ima nešto za sebe. I lost hope. I'm locked in here are schemed and the soul torture faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast, I have no one upon whom to do so. Znači, pretpostavljam...
A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry.
Pretpostavljam da treba sad se odradi CRUCIO.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Revelio.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Sad ćemo da naučimo.
Tortured faces on the door and CRUCIO is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak.
Okay, sad znači mora pričamo.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Dobre.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in HOGWARTS' footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Hoću da naučim, ali da kastuje na mene.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Zašto će posle vjerojatno se možda naljutiti na nas. Znači idemo space levi, space F desni. Space levi, space F desni. To je to, naša prva kletva.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Ok, prošli smo. Ovo je bilo mnogo bučno, ne znam zašto.
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found
Okay.
Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Ok, ima ovdje nešto svašta. Vi ako hoćete da čitate sve ove stavke, slobodno pauzirajte pa iščitajte.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something?
Što ja njemu da dam...
You two go ahead. If you know what's in it, I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible.
On sigurno vjerojatno
Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor.
knjiga o magijama zabranjenim.
What will you do with Slytherin's spell book?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
E sad, kako se izlazi iz ovog čuda?
But I owe you, both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Ovdje bre. Gdje li sad to izlazimo? To me sad zanima.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before.
Imamo prvo našu kletvu.
Right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Što ne mogu? Možda zašto sam u školi pa ne mogu. E sada ide ovako. Ništa, ide ovdje ćemo stati znači sa videom. Mislim da je dosta za danas. To je bilo to. Znači naučili smo našu prvu zabranjenu kletvu. Fino, ostale su nam još dve koliko ja vidim u našem ovom inventoriju za spelove. I to je bilo to. Nadam se da ste uživali. Ako jeste, ostavite like, šerujte, komentarišite, naravno subscribeujte se. A mi se vidimo u sljedećem videu. Ćao!